Hey everybody, and welcome back as we start a new series on the channel. We are going to be playing a game here that just dropped about an hour ago on Steam, XCOM Chimera Squad. And this is a new game in the XCOM series. It's not an XCOM 3 or anything like that. I have a feeling this is probably something they kind of put together to keep people busy while they work on making XCOM 3 really good. And I'm excited for it. So this is a bit of a spin-off story in the XCOM series, and it's not like a normal XCOM game from what I've gathered, because you have a set squad of people that you can't customize them. It's a set squad of characters that you take on missions and everything. It's almost a little bit like Mass Effect in that sense, but the gameplay is still very much XCOM, and there's some new things to see as well. So I actually have not played this at all yet, so this playthrough is going to be completely blind. So hopefully we don't die horribly. So let's get started here. Okay. Story. New to tactical games, normal, XCOM veterans looking for a challenge. Because this is new and I have no idea what we're doing, I'm going to just keep it on normal. Because XCOM can be pretty hard, so let's keep it on normal till I kind of learn the ropes. What's hardcore? Failing any mission results in total campaign loss. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Ironman. I'm not going to do Ironman. I usually don't when I'm making a video series, just in case something happens. I have to go back and re-record an episode. That's happened before. Sound issues, that kind of thing. Extended City Anarchy adds 5 levels to City Anarchy meter, decreasing the strategic Okay. Tutorial. You know, let's just leave all this deal between encounters. Let's leave all this on the default. My first time playing this, let's not mess with anything. Let's just play it in its vanilla state here.
2 minutes out.
Hey, Godmother. Is this like the old days? XCOM swooping in and taking it to the bad guys?
I wouldn't know. I spent most of the war training resistance networks.
Like mine. And for your many, long years of service.
Watch it.
XCOM attaches you to an untested squad and pushes it into the field before it's ready. How is this not like the old days?
I'm just happy to be here. I missed out during the war. Wish I could have pulled my weight.
For which side, exactly?
I find that very hurtful.
Sure thing, Advent.
We are through the checkpoint.
I was never actually Advent.
But they were fitting you for a blocky helmet.
Stow it, both of you. We're here. 3-1 PD gave us the all clear. Grab your gear and prepare to move in. Whisper, what's your status?
And what's Verge's ETA?
Comms are working, obviously. Verge is en route.
How? Verge can't drive.
He hailed a cab.
To a hostage situation?
Focus. Whisper, any surprises in the next room?
A handful of hostiles, unaware of your approach.
Chimera Squad, take positions. Prep for breach.
Breach mode, okay. I had seen something about this in some of the trailers. Chimera Squad begins every mission by setting up a breach points to jump in on their enemies. Preview enemy presence at the breach point. Okay. So this is something, one of the big features that they added that I read about, and okay, so then we select and assign people to slots. Okay, so we have Cherub, Godmother, and Terminal. And this is cool. It's because basically you did this in the old XCOM games. You'd set up everyone outside the door in Overwatch. You'd have somebody throw open the door, and then you'd gun down what was on the other side. They just kind of made that like a more detailed official mode, which I think is great. So, okay, we got Cherub, Godmother, and Terminal. Now, I don't really know much about any of these guys yet, so let's just throw them in whatever order, if order even matters. I guess it does. They're numbered. So, oh yeah, that's the other thing. They added a new, like, timeline term meter. So, I'm sure we'll see how that works more when we actually get in here. So let's just
Reaching in.
Jump in. Okay. So there's a trooper there. He's surprised. Looks like we got some options we can target. 100% on him, 100% on him. Let's take out... Oh, wait, what was that? This one. is alert. So let's take out him first, or whatever that means. All right. Surprised. Okay. Response surprise. Surprise enemies receive a defense penalty and won't react during breach sequences. All right. So I guess I didn't see what the alert one said. He probably would have had a reaction to something.
Hello. I am Mayor Nightingale.
Is that our hostage?
Welcome to City 31's Memorial Museum.
It's just a recording.
As I often say, the lessons from our past inform the present.
Blah, blah, blah. History.
Focus.
I'm liking this banter. It's funny. You get some real personality from the characters. So anyway, okay. Turns and moving. Agents and enemies take their turns at one at a time in the order. Okay, I know how to move in XCOM. But yeah, this is different now because we have an actual meter rather than just we all take our turns and then the aliens take their turn. And this is the thing I was not sure about because it had me nervous is all. Because I liked how in the old game, even now, I instinctively hit tab to cycle between my my people here to see who had the best moves. Can't do that now. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to come out of cover here. This guy's got a big shield, so I don't know exactly what that does. Maybe that means he's always in full cover. But we're going to try and get a flank on this guy. Oh, we got a flank on that guy. Definitely. I didn't even see him back there. So let's go for him. I suppose I should have checked who was in the order. Yeah, that guy was first in the order, so if I could have taken him out first, it would have prevented him from moving next. That seems to be all right, though. So, okay. And again, I keep hitting tab, trying to get to whoever has the best advantage here. And stop doing that. Okay. So, what are we going to do? Maybe I'm just going to go into Overwatch with this. It's just since she has no shot. She's got a terrible shot. Go into Overwatch. Oh, okay. This is new. It's like you have to kind of pick an area that you're watching. I think snipers used to have an ability kind of like that. 64. Okay, let's take it. We might as well. Oh, okay, and a miss. All right, and now we're back around here to Cherub. We'll learn all their names. We'll just take a shot, I suppose. There we go. And he's down.
You see this?
Huh. Interesting.
Contact!
Clear.
Verge? What took you so long?
Had to unpack a breaching charge.
Good man.
Not exactly.
You know what I mean.
I always do.
So creepy. Don't ever change.
Verge, form up. Any hostiles in the next room?
Yes, I can feel them.
Okay, cool. So now we have the sectoid. This guy was in the trailer, I remember. Multiple breaching points. Okay, so, alright, so now we have the breach again, I guess. Maybe you do that with each room you go through. Some encounters offer more than one breach point with different risks and benefits. Consider whether to split your squad or send them all through the same location. Agents entering at the same point will encounter together and be closer in the timeline. Okay. The order of the breaching point you enter will show their name. Okay. Alright, so we have 2 breaching points here. Main door. Damage very likely. Enemies deal 1 damage during the breach. Okay. Sealed door. Last unit through the entrance gains 3 damage. Okay. And there's only 2 spots on each one, so we have to divide our forces. So I'm going to send Cherub through the main door because he's got a big shield. And I don't know exactly. Are these numbers health? That might be health. Turn. In that case, Terminal seems to have a lot of health, I guess. I don't know if that's what those numbers represent, but we're going to send Terminal through. And then over here, on the other one, we will send Godmother and Verge. And said that Verge going through would get 1 extra damage. I guess... Be a sniper? That'd be good, so we'll send him through. Again, I'm playing this blind, so we're learning as we go.
Stay behind me.
Breaching!
Okay, into the fray. So, 100% on that guy, this guy is aggressive. Okay. So, aggressive enemies will shoot at XCOM if they aren't neutralized. Alright, so he is our first priority then. He's down. Okay. And then 33. That guy's alert, but we are not going to take that shot. And that guy's a 69. Let's shoot at this guy over here, which is 100 guaranteed. I like guaranteed kills. Alright, meanwhile, up here, they're coming in this way, and let's shoot at that guy. He's pretty much guaranteed to go down. Okay, excellent, yes. And what's his name? Verge? I keep calling him Abe, because he kind of looks like Abe Sapien from Hellboy. He'll take out that guy over there. Agent abilities. Each agent has a unique ability they can use every turn, eventually gaining more abilities from their class and from equipment. Most agents also have the Subdue ability, and a non-lethal attack that is low damage but guaranteed to hit. Interesting. The Subdue ability. Use it to earn additional rewards for certain mission objectives. Cherub uses the Charged Bash instead of Subdue. Okay. So it sounds like if we subdue people, we get extra rewards. So, okay. Charged Bash. That's 100%. Let's use it on this guy.
I made the arrest.
Okay, so he's unconscious. And then, who do we have next here? Terminal. What's her ability? Safeguard. Sends a gremlin ally. Okay, so she's like a healer. She's like a healer. We don't have anyone who's hurt. Let's move her over here. He might shoot at her, but she will be in full cover. And we still have a horrible shot on that guy. Let's go into Overwatch in case he decides to move somewhere. And, okay, this will be good. We can get a good flank on him here with Godmother. Let's move her over. What's her special ability? Scatter Shot. Fires the shotgun in a short-range cone. We'll save that for later. We'll just normal shot. That should be quite sufficient. And down he goes.
Set up the breaching charge.
I do like to make an entrance.
Okay, so it looks like we have another breach here. I noticed down here it says encounter 3 out of 3. So there must be 3 rooms, and each one we break in through. This is cool. I'm liking this breaching thing a lot. I don't know how I feel about the timeline yet. I'm kind of on the fence about that. Maybe as I play more, I'll learn to like it better. But I keep instinctively hitting tab to switch between my soldiers. So, okay, some breaching points can only be accessed with special equipment or abilities. Once an agent with the required asset is in the first slot, agents then be assigned. Okay. Okay, so we need the breaching charge, which Cherub has. Okay, so it's like a bomb. Who else do we want to have go in? Guess we'll do Godmother, Terminal. I mean, I've noticed that this is the order they go in and shoot at, but I don't know these characters enough to decide what's the best.
Hostage confirmed in the next room.
We need more than that.
3-1 PD has a live feed. Patching through.
If you surrender, I will advocate leniency.
Enough. This exhibit, it is about XCOM's role in our liberation.
I see you read the placard.
It doesn't say how they went soft and got weak. Now, it's up to us to light the spark.
He's holding a detonator.
Go, now!
Making a path.
Maybe we don't stand so close to them. Okay, so we have surprised. We have a couple more people on alert. But where's the hostage? I don't see the hostage. Let's take out this guy. Down. Okay, Does Godmother have a better shot on anyone else? Doesn't look like it. Let's take out this guy too. Okay, 57, 56, 54. None of these are great shots. We could also rush for cover. Now, he's alert, which means he's probably going to move into cover too. So let's take that shot. Okay, it was... I can't believe we did that. And then Verge here has... Alright, that guy's out of cover. Oh, get out of here.
Mare Nightingale, I'll protect you.
Dropping target.
Cherub is down.
Ooh.
Terminal, stabilize him.
On it.
Verge, with me. Protect the mare.
Confirmed.
Bleeding out. Okay, so this is part of the tutorial. We didn't screw up. Agents will lose all their HP while bleeding out. Okay, that's, yeah, just how it works in, well, XCOM. But I remember reading that in this, because it's like a set story with set characters, if one of your people actually dies, you have to start the whole mission over, which I understand for the sake of this particular story, but ordinarily I would say I'm probably not a fan of that, because I like that risk of permadeath. Okay, so he's down. Now we can move her over here, and then we'd have a good shot on that guy, which none of us have so far. So let's do that.
On the move.
Okay. The one on him. That's the only one we have. Okay. We could go up and let's subdue him. Well, no, let's see. Can we subdue the other guy? This one. No, we cannot. I was going to say, because he's next in the turn order. I don't want to go over there, because then that guy will have a good flank on us. So maybe we are not going to be able to subdue this turn. I think we're going to have to... The one's not great either. Again, I want to try and get that other guy.
Headed where I'm needed.
So let's move Terminal over here and try and flank this guy, 61. Come on, there we go. He's got some armor. He's a little bit tougher. Okay, so this is the first time we get to see Verge in action. So Verge has Stupor. Automatically stuns a target for 1 to 2 actions. Adds the... Okay. Interesting. All right. And then Battle Madness. Making them go berserk and attack nearby target. Okay. I think we're going to use Stupor here on that guy in the back. Oh, okay.
Did not see that coming.
I must have hit the wrong ability. That was my mistake. I think that was his subdue. Ooh. Oh! Oh, and they're going for the hostage, who I completely forgot was there.
Location.
Okay, we are in a bit of a bad way now. Okay, that was a misplay. That's okay. Let's see. So we have subdue here. Let's subdue this guy.
Hostile, subdued.
There we go. I think that's what I accidentally selected for Verge by mistake instead of his actual ability. Okay, so he's got an Overwatch up. Overwatch is never fun to deal with, so we're going to dash. Because if it's anything like the old
Into the
XCOMs, if
action.
you're that doesn't look like much of a dash. It's really moving it. Oh, okay, but I can see here when that's going to trigger his Overwatch. That's a nice feature they added. Okay, so I wanted to capture this guy alive. Let's see if we can actually use Stupor now. Like, I just want to see how it works. Okay, so he is stunned. Perfect. We can stun him, and then we can subdue him.
Subdued the hostile. Cherub, are you still with us?
Yeah, I think so. Only thing injured is my pride.
And your diaphragm. And a few ribs.
None of this should have happened.
Most people say thank you.
I'm grateful, of course. But these people don't have the capability for any of this.
Explain.
I read their threat assessment. A month ago, these insurgents were all talk and no capability. The greatest threat they posed was to bottles of alcohol.
Why tell us? Why now?
City 31 shows the world how humans, hybrids, and aliens can keep a lasting peace. I'm the public face of this. Tonight, someone wanted what I represent to go up in flames.
We're not in town for local intrigue.
I know, but right now you're the only ones I'm certain are fighting for that same peace. Can I count on your support?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Operation Joyous Veil. Crisis at the Museum. Rating good. Cherub was gravely wounded, but that was a scripted event, so I'm not going to beat myself up for it.
Package delivered to 31 PD.
She truly believes what she says.
That's why she's in charge.
Not too shabby for our first official mission.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Celebrate before a mission is complete. It's
bad luck.
Oh, okay.
Tonight, Mayor Nightingale perished in an explosion at City 31's Memorial Museum. The identity of her assailants is unknown at this time. The City Council asks citizens to remain...
So she gets vaporized the same day XCOM sends Chimera Squad to our city? You hear that voice in your head? That's me telling you to wake up!
Despite opposition, Mayor Nightingale's deciding vote brought the Reclamation Agency to the city. Without her support, Chimera Squad's continued presence is an open question.
Welcome home, Chimera Squad. The director wants to speak with us.
Thanks for getting the mayor killed. Also, you're fired.
That's not helpful.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'll patch the call through when you're ready.
I followed your action at the museum and its aftermath.
Director Kelly, I take full responsibility for what happened.
Stop. I sent you to City 31 because I believed you were ready. Tonight, you surpassed my expectations. 31 PD requested help within 3 hours of your arrival in the city. You answered immediately. Going in, you were under-equipped and down an agent. You adapted, as we trained you to do. And let's not forget, you rescued the mayor. You delivered her to safety as the city requested. Don't blame yourself for an outcome you couldn't control. Instead, let's focus on what's next.
I set up the map table. Ready when you are.
Head over there. I'll hold.
There's a critical target waiting on the city map. Okay.
Welcome to City 31. During Advent's occupation, the city was a fortress supporting an active starport. 5 years after XCOM won the war, it's home to aliens, hybrids, and humans alike. There's new industry, self-government, and local agriculture to support the varied populations. Against all odds, this city thrived after the war. There were no retributive attacks.
Until tonight.
We don't know that. Not yet. But we can find out. 31 PD requested our help sifting through evidence at the Memorial Museum. They lost good officers today. Give them what they need and see what we can learn.
Okay, City 31 map. The map is where you see the status of City 31 and current asset targets, squad. Okay, so this is your normal map from XCOM, except it's one city instead of the whole globe. Situation of the downtown. City 31 PD needs help pouring through the aftermath of tonight's attack. Mayor Nightingale's death was on the city's edge. Let's do what we can to help. Okay, send... What's APC? Advance the day. Sending the APC to resolve the situation will automatically advance the day. Okay, yes. That.
Your work with 31 PD opened a few doors. Here's what we know. A crude plasma bomb killed the mayor. The insurgents had no access to materials for that.
Does that mean they had outside help?
Most likely. There are 3 groups in City 31 with access to this kind of ordnance.
Interesting. Choose a faction to be the investigation target. Target faction cannot be changed until it's resolved. Okay, so we have some different groups here. The Prodigy. A loose network of human scions. Their vision for City 31's future is entirely psionic, whether the city wants it or not. Okay. Grey Phoenix, an organization of alien scavengers. They have quietly amassed the kind of weaponry Reclamation needed to recover. If this would go away, I could read the thing on the last one. The Sacred Soil, is that what it says? An underground religious movement for hybrids. They preach salvation, but only to those who fought XCOM. Okay, so they are very much anti-XCOM. Interesting. Well, I don't know if any of these people are the ones we fought. They seemed like they liked XCOM in the old days, but thought they got soft. These guys are aliens. These guys apparently do not like XCOM at all. Maybe it's these guys, the Prodigy. Their vision... Let's start with them, I suppose.
The Progeny have a small but loyal human membership, all with psionic capability. Victims willingly hand over what the Progeny need, then forget the whole thing. The perfect crime.
Director, these are local criminals. Isn't that 31PD's jurisdiction?
True. The Reclamation Agency supports local police, but we're also required to recover dangerous material.
From those who would do the world harm, and each of those groups is neck deep in the stuff. So what next?
Focus on a single group. Investigate, dismantle their operations, and take them down.
Meanwhile, we look for any links to the mayor's death. Either way, a dangerous organization is off the streets.
Exactly. The city wants justice for Mayor Nightingale. This is how we help them achieve it.
Okay, tackling investigations. Every investigation has 3 stages. Groundwork. From this first mission, learn about the faction and their methods, operations. Hidden missions that must be revealed and then completed to knock out the faction's main plans and takedown. Stop their final attack and end their threat to City 31. Okay, cool. So we are now in the investigations. Let's see. Investigate the Progeny. We need to know about the Progeny before we can... Okay. We don't know who their leader is. This is like... Oh, this is our little dossier on it. Got it. Faction over Nagaru. Okay, we don't have much info. No dark events yet. Alright. Assembly area.
Check it out. Headquarters sent us an assembly. And with the right patterns, we can build anything. Or we could with the latest version. What you're looking at is the extremely finicky 2038 model. It'll take time to stress test our patterns, but once we have them, we're good to go.
Okay. Access to better items and equipment. So this is like our Shen's engineering thing, maybe. Elerium. Elerium is one of 3 resources that Reclamation requires. Okay, I know what Elerium is. Oh, maybe this is more like the research thing. Okay, all we can research now is android personnel. I think I heard about this. If someone goes down in your mission, you can have an android come in and act as another soldier, so let's start working on that. Okay, what do we have over here? Critical combat mission, the map. These other tabs. The armory. The armory is where you manage your agents. Loadout, agent abilities, agent biographies, interesting.
The director convinced the city council we're too understaffed to be effective. This means we can bring more agents to City 31. It's not the whole squad, not yet, but it's something.
Okay, so we can recruit someone. So let's see here. We have patchwork, utility, and electronic disruption. She's got chaining, jolt, centigremlin, okay. Hacking. So she's like a computer hacker person. Blood. Precision shooting, multiple shots. Deadeye, Desperado. Okay, so this is our sniper. Shelter. Psionics, ally buff, mental attacks. Okay, so we have like a psionic then. I like snipers, so I'm gonna take this sniper guy. We already have Verge. Was that the name of the sectoid we had?
Blue Blood, great to see you.
Back at you, Whisper. Settling in?
Not exactly. Until we have a proper field office, we get to sleep in a rail car repair yard.
See? Every job comes with a few perks.
Let me know when we have any.
Look at this guy. He looks like Samuel L. Jackson. This was a good choice. Alright, we got him. What else do we got going on here?
Our temporary field office has all the basics. Weapons, comms, and ammunition. Supply is where we request everything else.
Okay, so
as long as it's in the squad's budget, it's ours.
So this is more like Shen's, more like the former engineering department.
You can get a sweet deal on combat-grade androids. I know. Everyone hates them.
Okay, so we got all kinds of good things here. Auto key card grants breach access through security door. Oh, breaching charge. Okay. Okay, cool. So we can buy different things that will unlock different breach points. I wonder if we have to buy one of these per mission if it's like consumed. Tracer rounds, trank rounds. Oh, trank rounds would be good because then we could probably capture people instead of killing them. Weapons. Okay, those are all of them. Well, I'm gonna think about that. Let's see what else we have here on these tabs. Okay, that's our investigation. Here's the city. Critical combat mission target available. Investigate the progeny. Easy. Whisper here. I'll keep you updated on any activities requiring your attention. Speaking of which, an entire progeny front company just opened fire on 31 PD. We should check that out, right? 40 credits. All right, let's do it.
Hostile forces need leadership to function. If authorized by the director, you may need to neutralize a hostile leader. Subduing your target is always preferred. Enemy leadership, if captured, provides valuable intel.
Okay, so intel must be what we get for capturing people. That's good to know. Okay, so I guess, let's see, we have Verge. He's got his assault rifle there. Godmother has a shotgun. Cherub is a tank. And Terminal is our healer. Let's see, who are we gonna... Let's leave... Can we swap someone out? Maybe? Unassigned. Blue Blood. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I want to take... Oh, he's got a pistol. Maybe... Is he a sniper? Thought so. Can we equip any items here? Pistol. Primary weapon, pistol. No additional items. Okay. Body armor. No additional items. Alright, well, I think this is a good spot to end this first episode. This is a good look at the game, and so next episode we are going to go and investigate Progeny.